Amanda. Amanda is 17 years old and is a senior in high school this year. Amanda is the youngest of 3 children. She has 2 sisters, and both of them are currently in college. The oldest one is named Lucy, and the second oldest is named Tiffany. Lucy goes to the University of Michigan, and Tiffany goes to Harvard. As you can probably see, her sisters are good at everything that they are involved with. In high school, they were involved with sports, theater, student council, and not to mention their high grades and strong ACT scores. Amanda doesn't want to be invisible in her family, so she sets out to be the best at everything compared to her siblings. Every day, Amanda tries to meet the standards made by her sisters. If she can accomplish them, she tries to beat them. For theater, her sister Lucy had the lead role her senior year of high school. Amanda joined theater in hopes of getting a main role her junior year, and she got it. Everything Amanda does is motivated by what her sisters can do. This sibling competition most likely started when Amanda was younger. Her moral development was affected by the sibling rivalry. She saw that her sisters were being praised for their jobs well done, so she wanted that same praise for her actions. This is why she is so motivated to exceed her sisters' limits that were set when they were in high school. This competition also includes grades. All Amanda wanted at the end of her junior year was to get a better ACT score than her sisters. This was her ultimate goal. To accomplish this goal, however, she needed a score of 28. And this was going to be tricky because Amanda knew she was not the greatest of test takers. But she studied for days for the ACT to make sure she had all of the right information. She counted down the days till the ACT day arrived. And once she took the test, she thought she did it. She thought she accomplished her goal. After a few weeks, Amanda received the ACT letter in the mail. Amanda slowly opened the letter. She sees the first number. It's a 2. She sees the second number, and it's a 6, a 26. After this, Amanda was very discouraged. She did not know how to respond to what had just happened. She worked so hard to get a score that would beat her sisters. She felt like a failure for a couple weeks, and she feared that her sisters wouldn't take her seriously because of her ACT score. Fast forward. Now Amanda is 25 years old. She's thankful for the sibling rivalry between her and her sisters because it motivated her to work as hard as she did. Even though it had a negative effect on her directly after the bad events happened, it had a much more positive effect on her in the end. This competition between them taught her many things. It taught her self-control, awareness of her limits, and her limited ability to control others, and showed her that she doesn't have to be the best at everything. Her sisters influenced her to have a strong work ethic. They motivated her to be the best in sports, theater, and her grades. She developed according to her surroundings, and her sisters influenced her in the way she developed her thinking, by motivating her to accomplish all that she did, trying to beat all the standards set by her sisters. Now that she is older, she has realized all of the lessons that she has learned from this situation.